Little Walter's gone away. Little Walter. Somebody's gonna get your little Walter. What up, G? It's your boy MC here, day 256 on them. Today is, I'm late today. Your boy late going to work. Oh my goodness. I spent a little extra time, man. The wife just having breakfast. Don't take that time, right? You know, just go ahead and take that time. A few minutes ain't gonna, doing the one thing. That's a big rock, man. Put that big rock in the string first. You know what I'm saying? Put that big rock in the string first. I gotta, my job is flexible to an extent where if I want to spend a little bit of time and have breakfast with my wife, I can. So that's what that was about this morning. But anyway, right? Today is Thursday, the 4 agreements. Of course, I woke up this morning, your boy here sitting chilling, obviously, right? Then I read my Bible, and it was talking about, I was trying to get the gist of what it was talking about. It was about with human beings, you got yes and no, and then with the Lord, as far as the promises, it's always yes. Those resources are available. We just have to partake of them. So it's yes and no with ourselves, because we are the ones that's doing the partaking, right? And I'm listening to another, what I did yesterday. I listened to Pastor got a new series out. It ain't new. He's taught it several times before. It's the God of abundance. But one of the things that he said in that is this. He said a lot of times Christians or people in general don't understand that God wants you to have nice things, abundant things, lavish things. He gave an example. He said, like when Jesus turned the water to wine, and then he took it to the head of the banquet, and the guy said, man, look, most people bring out the good wine in the beginning. When people get drunk, they bring out the cheap wine because they can't tell the difference. Now, the wine you brought out earlier was good, but this is better. This is better wine. He said, Jesus could have just made some cheap wine, like some Thunderbird or some Boom Farm or something like that, some cheap, because that's all they needed. Why did he had to make the best wine? Because he wanted them to have the best. And that's the way the Lord rolled. He rolled with the best, and he wanted them to enjoy it. Another thing he said is, he said, using it as example that God wants us to have the best. He said, if somebody gave you a Rolex watch, what's the first thing that pop in your mind when you get it? I know what I said. I said, I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell that thing, Pastor. You say, what you gonna do, sell it? I say, oh man, yeah, I'm gonna sell it. And so that's what he was saying. He said, why sell it? Maybe the Lord wants you to enjoy a lavish thing. Why sell it? It's a reason. Got me to think, yeah, why would I sell it? Is it because of a lack mentality, a scarcity mentality? Is there a certain fear with this watch? You know what I'm saying? But that's what we think. It's a lack mentality, because we think, I think that, shoot, man, I can use this to come up. If I sell this thing, break it down, then now I can make it last. I can sandbag. I can put up for later, instead of trusting in the Lord, because it was a gift, right? It's some thinking going on right here. He really challenging the thinking. Somebody gave you a Lamborghini, what would you do with it? Man, I'd probably sell it. I'd probably sell it again. Oh yeah, I'll sell that Lambo. I'll sell it. Man, I'll sell it, boy. Go ahead and put that cheese in the bank. Yeah, that's what I would do. Pastor, I know. But most people say, man, you can't even afford to drive a Lambo. The maintenance on that thing. But do I trust in the Lord for the maintenance? Huh? Do I trust in the Lord for the maintenance? Is that something that I do? Am I trusting in the Lord? He said when he told the children of Israel come out of Egypt, he said, now tell everybody before they leave now, on them to go to their masters and tell them to give them some gold, some clothes, silver, to load them up, to pack their pockets, and tell them to put the stuff on, put the clothes on. I didn't even read that. Told them to wear the stuff. He didn't say go get it and sell it. He said, I want them to wear it. And so he said, why would he say you being, your kids, if your kids go out and then your kids stand in a big house, that they've been successful. They stay in a big house, they drive nice cars, got fancy clothes. He said, you're going to be proud of your son, your daughter. You're going to be proud that they're able to live on that lifestyle. He said, well, why wouldn't God want us to live on that lifestyle so he'll be proud? Because he owns everything. Somebody who owns everything wants you to partake of everything. That's what Pastor was saying now. I mean, he knocking me upside the head, right? That's what his 4 agreements is. He's making these assumptions and some strongholds built in there that he's trying to get us to think that maybe, because I know, man, I was thinking about that HG dream home. I said, man, if I want that dream home, I'm definitely going to sell it. I mean, that's what we think. Sell it instead of drive it, instead of keep it. Sell it, so we could put up for a rainy day. And I think that's straight up scarcity in my mind. You know what I'm saying? I know it is. That's the way I was raised. We was raised in the scarcity mentality. So just like going out to fancy restaurants, just like the go for no. If that mentality is in there, then you're gonna be thinking out of that scarceness. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been doing for a while. But hey, I'm going for no today, baby. Hey, today I'm going for the no. That's right. But anyway, not making assumptions. Not taking. I was talking to a guy the other day. He said, I know I'm not supposed to take things personally, but I do take things personally. Yeah, we all know that. But the only reason we take things personally is because of our definition. That's what we got to change, our perspective. It's the perspective of what we're looking at. While you take some things personally, rather than having something in place to let you off the hook. Hey, did you do your best? Yeah, I did my best. Man, look, you off the hook. You're off the hook. And plus, you don't know why that person. I don't think take things personally is because somebody else is what the people are saying. It's always other human beings, but you got to also keep into the dynamic that you don't know what they're going through. You don't know their laws and their scarceness and their mentality. How deep is their scarceness? How, like Creflo saying, you got to renew your mind. Because if I've been born again and my spirit man is renewed, knows all things, loves all things, believes all things, want to do all things, can do all things, and want to put it into practice, but the mind is not renewed, the body is not renewed to operate in them levels. You see what I'm saying? All that's got to be renewed to operate these 10x levels, like my boy Cardone said, to operate at 10x level. I think I'm gonna listen to me some 10x on them suckers. Yeah, 10x. And but that was it. That was it, right? That was it. So I gotta listen to the rest of that, man. I can't wait to get back home and share that with my family. That little nugget, cause they gonna say the same thing too. I know my daughter is. I know my daughter gonna say it. That's the first thing I her mind. She loves selling stuff. Buy these Xboxes and flipping them and stuff like that. Buying everything in her mind she thinking sell. She not attached to it. She want to sell it, but she believe in nice things though. She believe in nice things. She got Gucci glasses and stuff. That was one of her mantras. I like to buy nice things and enjoy them. But then when it comes time, I'm gonna sell them. That's the deal. Well, anyway, on these 4 agreements, I know today I'm gonna do my best. That's it. If I can only do one thing, that's gonna be do my best, which will include the other 3, but I'm gonna do my best. And the way I do my best is by going for the no, by not making decisions for my clients, by allowing my clients to make their own decisions. Yeah, go for the no. So that's where we're gonna be, right there. Right there, that's where we're gonna be. Peace out.